Yo. Good evening. We're live. I'm waiting for Plod. He'll not be long. So Michael Powell, how you doing? Jaden Sancho.
Live. I'm waiting for Plod. He'll not be long.
Sorry about that. Andrew Blood, how you doing? Tyrone, Spiky Mike, Moonman, Master Ron. Good evening. Just going to be a chat, guys, tonight. Just talking. Okay. If anyone's got any questions, we'll try and answer about anything. Open subject. Good evening, up the cherries. So it's, last week. Good evening, Leah. How you doing? We didn't know what we were doing. We were just trying to discuss problems or whatever and give advice. And it wasn't our idea, really. Myself and Plod were asked if we could just do a live together and chat. I'm sorry. Right. Sorry, my mate. Guess what I forgot to do? I've only done over 20 lives. Right, sorry about that. Who else has come in? Yeah, Master Ron, seen you there. Mansby, how you doing? Plon will be on in a sec. I'm just checking Mansby is modded up. Yes, she is. News No Yorkshire, how you doing? You're doing really well, I know that. Nice one, mate. Forgiven yet? Come on, mate, don't give me a conscience. It was only a cup of tea. Spiky, I've mentioned, yeah. Mrs. Independent Free Press, Susie. John, how you doing, John? Yeah, Tyrone, I've seen you. Dave Archibald. Right. How you doing? I've missed you. Claire Edward, Trevor. Good evening. So I've said good evening to everyone who's in there so far. And I was just saying about last week, Plod, how it was just like brand new and not our idea, and people got in touch and said, can you two guys just do a live and have a chat and see what comes of it?
Yep, indeed. Well, first of all, can I say hi to everyone? So big love to everyone in the chat. Okay, it's good to have you here. And Dino, thank you very much for putting the link up. I thought I was going to have to stay in the chat all evening. Don't worry, mate. It's all good. It's all good. You know that, mate. It's all good. Okay. So I don't know where you got up to. So I'll let you finish where you were, what you were explaining. Okay. So.
Yeah, I was just saying hello and caught up with everyone up to now, and it was about last week how it was just like all brand new to us, and we never really rehearsed anything and planned. We just talked about these people who've been in touch with Plod and just admired the way he speaks and how we get on together when we do lives, and can we just do something together separate to Friday and Sunday. So it's just about talking, but these people said, the word inspire and inspiration. So that we mentioned last week.
Yeah.
Advice was mentioned last week. No script. We didn't know we were going to come in the chat or what questions were going to be asked or anything like that. So I was stuck last week because we didn't know what were going to be said or happened. So it was more of an explanation as to what we were doing. maybe some people got it, wrong. We did to some degree. So really, it's all about a settled down, friendly, light-hearted chat with, I've worked in healthcare and plod, suffers from health problems and so does myself. So it's just like if anyone wants to just feel, I don't know, reassured about anything, stuff like that, because I know sometimes I need it. So it's just that kind of thing, really, guys. Just chatting and just trying to make each other feel more relaxed or more better about how they felt previous.
Yeah.
And maybe, you can be pointed in the right direction if you're not sure which department of people you need to go and speak to about your problems or whatever, then maybe Plod knows that, and maybe I know that, maybe I don't. So it's just talking, basically. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
So that that's what we spoke about before, because we had to tidy up certain things from last week to make sure this week goes a bit, a bit smoother, a bit more better than what it was. Just still teething, but we'll get there for a Wednesday night. So
We will.
cheers, guys.
We will indeed. And this is why when we look at it, right, I know a lot of people may have sort of got it the wrong way to what this was all about. Okay, all what Plodology is about, okay, is about being inspirational. And if somebody wants to openly talk, and if somebody has similar things, it's like where we had another fellow auditor that was on last week that had recently lost their mum. And I can relate to that in a major way because it was similar circumstances to what happened. So that allowed me to give how I dealt with it and how I've seen things. And I know that he got a lot from that. And this is what it's about. It's not about trying to say that you're qualified to do this, you're qualified to do that. As we've done on many other lives, like even when we've spoken about legal stuff, we've always said to go and seek legal advice. When we spoke about medical stuff, we have said go and get medical advice. And that's what we've always done because that is the correct way of doing it. Right? Regardless to whether or not, okay, you are qualified. And this is the thing. People don't know what you're qualified in. People don't know what I'm qualified in. I don't know what everybody else is qualified in. And that's people's own personal business, okay, to what somebody is qualified in. And you know yourself, the way that I see it is even when people that are qualified because of sanction and because of the way that YouTube operates, okay, it is also part of their policy that you always tell them, even if you are qualified, to go and recommend that you get help with such and such. Okay, so that is the thing. So when you look at the whole bigger picture, that is all what we do, and we just try and actually all what I want to do is we just want to be able to encourage people, okay, and be supportive, and that is the main key behind it.
1 sec.
No worries, mate. Okay, so yeah, so everyone that's in the chat, good evening. Okay, it's really good to have everyone on. As you can see, this week we're broadcasting from Dino's. Okay, but then I am in talk for YouTube, and we are going to be having a joint channel, so you can join it from either myself or from Dino. Hopefully, from next week is what I'm hoping for. There's been quite a lot of emails go back and forth, and that's what we're hoping for. That it'll all be set up and it will all be done. I do just want to mention one thing, if it's all right, Dino, is this goes for everybody out there, and it doesn't just mean on this media platform. It means on every single media platform that exists. Every single media platform. Just remember, your media platforms are your media platforms. Okay? Who we all know, regardless to what goes on, right? Media, without media, a lot of people over the last 18 months or so would have struggled really badly, really, really badly. There would have been a lot of people that would have been completely by themselves. When you look at media platforms are a fantastic thing. They are a fantastic thing if they're used correctly. All I would say to people is just remember when you are on something, just remember, yeah. I don't even have to say it. Okay, you guys know. So yeah. So, but as I said, thank you very much for definitely coming back and joining us again this week. So I know Dino was a little bit late putting me on, but then I was late putting him on last week. That was payback, I think. That was payback. I think I left him by about a minute or two.
Yeah. See?
So that was my fault. So
I didn't really forget to put the link up.
I deserve that one, Dino. But then you had to get your hair ready 5 minutes earlier this week.
Yeah, I'm going to get it cut, actually.
No, I told you I'd do it for you.
No. No, thank you.
Come on, look,
Quite
Dino.
a few have joined.
Dino, look. This is how you want it.
You're only jealous, mate. You know. A few more have joined. Good evening, like Bike Ready, and we've got till. Is it 9:30?
Yeah, we go 9 just after.
We'll go till 9:30. Yeah. So there's like 55 in, so there's quite a few more in. So excuse me, Miss Emma. News Now Biker I've mentioned. Johnson, the auditing with David. Yeah, I just put a little comment up earlier about he's missing his mum, he says.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about that one, we can. I think there was another comment about someone mentioning cancer a little bit further up, which we're not experts at. You know what I mean? My father's got cancer, but I'm not a doctor. But I can empathise with cancer. I'm sure most of us can. It's like 1 in 2, you know, isn't it? I think. Yvonne Driver, how are you doing?
Yeah, well, as we know, Dean, there's so many different types of cancer. So many different types of cancer. As I said, for me personally, I can only talk about where I look at personally what happened with my own mum. This is the thing. It's just about you being able to relate to your own experiences and so on and so forth. It's about how, as I even said last week, it was about what I looked at. As I said, I don't celebrate my mum's anniversary. I don't do anything for my mum's anniversary because I don't need to personally remember the day that I lost her. What I will always remember is her birthday and every other anniversary, like with my dad and so on. And that is what to me, it's about me remembering their lives and the joy in which they brought to me, all my other siblings and everybody else that my mum and that had always been in contact with.
Evening, Biker.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad,
Good,
buddy.
thanks.
Yeah, this is another subject that's a bit close to my heart right now.
Yeah, well, you know, it's close to mine as well, Eddie. You know that we had this brief chat to do with it, and you know how close it is to my heart as well. And I think when you look at the majority of people, I guarantee near enough everybody, I would say, knows somebody that knows someone that has suffered with some form of cancer, because as we know, it is so rife and there are so many different forms. And yeah, so all what we can do is to try and be supportive. And we know when you look at different places out there, it's like the Macmillan nurses and right the way through, and all these other different nurse groups that are now actually being formed and that have been there for a long time. They do such an amazing and powerful job. And a lot of people think that they're just there for the care of that patient. They're not. When you look at what Macmillan nurses and that do, it's about the support that they give to families, not just during that last stage, but then also after as well. And it's incredible, powerful work that they do. Incredible, powerful work.
Yeah,
and
without a doubt, mate, without a doubt. It's not just about knowing people that's had cancer or whatever. It's about, okay, my experience as of now, I'm living with my partner that has cancer, and the treatment she's going through is, in all honesty, it's a fucking nightmare. Absolutely a fucking nightmare. Now, it's hard for her to chat and express how she's feeling. I have nobody that I can turn to. But when you mention Macmillan, right, I've got a 24-hour line to those guys, and they will chat with me anytime, day or night. They are absolutely outstanding. Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely 110% agreed, and that's how it was with me as well. But when you look, it's just not the actual care and the support that they give to adults. There's also so many different schemes that they do and how they do it, working with young people and very, very small babies.
They spoke with my grandkids about it as well.
Incredible. So incredible. Dino, you want the big screen, do you?
No, I'm just playing around with these tabs. That's it. That's what I wanted. That one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Eddie, I know it. You know yourself. Without all of those guys out there, and this is why I will always take hats off to all the frontline nurses and that are there, because what they do and what they see. Right now, we know I know what I've sort of been through, sort of seeing my mum go through it, and you're in the middle of going through it. And when we look at everything that's there, those guys for their job and their love and their passion that they do, they go through everybody's misery day in, day out, day in, day out. And that tells you what type of people they are, because you cannot just ignore the emotions and that you're seeing from somebody. And that's why they are such very, very strong, amazing people. And they are.
Yeah, somebody mentioned Mopit. Only important thing about cancer, it doesn't always kill, so don't worry. No, it doesn't always kill, but it doesn't stop you worrying at all.
What was that? I didn't hear that.
Mopit, he said one important thing about cancer, it doesn't always kill, so don't worry. Yeah, you're right, it doesn't always kill, but it doesn't stop you worrying.
Correct. And it has no discrimination.
You can't not worry. It's what you do. You constantly worry, and that's it.
Anything could go wrong at any time with cancer. Like a split second. My father's had it for 11 years, and it was renal cancer. So they found he started pissing blood, you know.
Yeah.
And he phoned me up one day, and he said, "I'm embarrassed." I said, "Why?" He said, "I had to pull over the side of the road." He said, "I had to have a pee, but it was all blood clot." And I said, "That sounds like your kidney. Go to the doctors." My dad being a proud man, no, that. So he left it a few weeks. It happened again. He went back, kidney cancer. They took it out, but it had spread into his lung, from kidney to lung, right? And then eventually it went into his knee. He nearly had to have his leg off because it eroded the smaller bones what are in your knee, and they're already small. So according to my dad, who's very, very straight, honest man, he said the doctor said to me, he said it was like a matchstick round about that size. Another hour, a day or two later, it would have happened very soon. That would have shattered, and you'd have lost your leg.
Yeah.
But they saved it and pinned it, so he walks with a limp. He's been on chemo, all kinds of treatment, so even though he's kept alive, he's still suffering because he's never found a medication where he can just kind of lead a normal life. You know, he's either feeling sick or, you know, he can hardly walk sometimes. And some treatments, they've not worked for him. He's had side effects and he's had to come off treatment for a while and then suffered for that before he can go back on treatment. There's loads of things connected to it, but as long as you've still got it, there's always going to be worry and doubt and suffering, you know.
Yeah, but Dean, I think
it's dealing with that.
And I know I can definitely put my hand up at some things, and I think the majority of people can as well, because I think we can all be guilty at some point where when we look at stuff that sort of happen, especially regarding our own health, that we sort of look at stuff and we go, oh yeah, it'll be all right. Okay. Yeah, we'll just sort of leave it. It's fine. Now, when I sort of look at that now, for my mum, when she actually was diagnosed, she was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. Okay. And there was nothing they could do for her. She got told in January, by the end of June, it was all over. And so when you look at the way that things go, I will say to anyone, regardless, if you've got any doubt or anything like that, but also when you're with your partner, okay, and so on, okay, because you also know your partner's bodies and so on, right? Don't put it off. Okay, make that call. Go and see your GP, then let them refer you to wherever they need to refer you to, right? And then do it.
Yeah, we all know someone with cancer, you know. Support is massive, obviously. Empathy, things like that. And there's nothing we can do about it in some cases. It's just making whoever's life it is suffering from it as, you know, as comfortable and as happy as possible. You know. But thanks for all that chatting there with support for other people, supporting each other in the chat on that subject. So yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
A few more people have joined. Good evening. Thanks for joining. It's light-hearted as well as, you know, talking about problems. So
I was just going to say, any chance we could sort of change what
Yeah,
something a bit lighter?
Cool, buddy. That's cool. That's not a problem at all.
Yeah,
well, there is one thing that I want to bring up. Is, God, can I say, people, the one thing that I want to say that I found, because I was looking at some figures, do you know, to do with small little support groups that have popped up over the last 18 months, okay, because of people not being able to get out and so on. And I looked, and for the area where I am and a little bit further afield, altogether, they've actually shown that people that applied for different grants that they could actually try and do stuff, the council helped and gave out just over 16,500 grants. But with that 16,500 grants that actually gone to 16,500 places, it was then the big thing that it was the small local businesses in all the areas then helping to support all these other places that have popped up. Now, you're talking about pizzerias, you're talking about local convenience shop, you're talking about dry cleaners, everything, all the local businesses and what they done, even though they were all going through a hard time themselves. They all together, from what I can actually find and what was me going out and speaking to people, all together, for the information that was held with the council and all these different places that have actually popped up, that so far, and I know I'm nowhere near the end of it. So you got the 2.5 of all those thousands that were held by the council, but then all these local businesses, from what I can make out so far, just in my local area and a lot further afield, that I'm most probably looking in the region of most probably at least 8 to 10,000 small businesses that have actually been able to help. And I know then other people have sort of said what's happened. So when I look at my area, that's my area, but then other people that I've spoken to that have looked into similar things. So I've been able to then expand out a little bit further because they've already got the info. So when I look, okay, being positive and everything else, for everything now starting to reopen and good, okay, I just want to say now, we don't know. There could be people in the chat that have their own businesses in any form, shape, or way. But if you have, and for all the actual positive work that you've done, and for all the support that you've given local groups that are just trying to help people, okay, that's an awful lot of love. And I know that for a lot of you, it wasn't just during the whole last 18 months. A lot of you were most probably doing it before, but you're now able to do, and what you've done, you help people from being with nothing at all. So thank you for that, and I really do appreciate it. And that is so inspirational, and it's so inspiring to a lot of people.
Well said. Yeah, there's been a few other, I mean, loads of support and saying, you know, like Leah, you know, each day is a gift. You know, we have to take it each day, no matter how hard it is, and things like that. So supporting each other and talking about it, I think, makes it slightly easier. You know, you can't sit there and dwell on things, especially on your own. That would make it worse. But we're not having this as a depressing live.
No,
It's just
we're not
talking.
indeed. We're not indeed.
Yeah.
That was just me saying thank you for everything that they've actually done.
No, absolutely. That's what I mean. I don't want to let it slip into like a, you know, oh, woe is me and things like that. It's like
we don't do that.
Positive things. If somebody says, please stop this conversation, it's hurting my feelings, but I want to stay in the chat or whatever. That's it. It's ended there and then. So
right, let's have somebody in chat come up with a topic.
Yeah. Any questions? Anything?
Eddie,
Well,
have you done your oil change on your lawnmower?
piss off.
Well, you know you need to, because otherwise you know you're going to get a problem.
I don't have a lawnmower, mate.
Okay. All right, so I'm being positive. I'm being positive. Okay. I just want to make sure that you are taking care of that engine. It's a very, very powerful engine. Okay. And I don't want something happening.
Right, thanks for your concern, mate.
You're welcome.
Shut up now. I did a stick off fucking Indy the other night, so you can bollocks now with all your comments and your fucking crazy frogs and your.
You always get loads of stick off Indy.
Has made the increase in the congestion charge payments and the low emissions. Okay. Yes. Okay. He has done it. He has done it. But then we know that all what it is, the same as a lot of other stuff, all what they are is money spinners. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do live in central London, do have to travel into central London. And yeah, all what they are is money spinners. So, yeah. So I don't know if this is a positive subject or not, because to me, all what they are is revenues, nothing more. That's the way I see it.
It's not local to London, mate. It's happening everywhere.
End up.
Yeah. It's a fair question because I did say any questions, so John's jumped in and asked a decent question. So, any more questions? How is it going on crew?
Yeah, the positive thing is we can call them all out because they're all pirates.
Oh, and crew. Yeah, it's going well, mate. Thanks. Respect back to Liverpool. Great place. Did you see that Docks video? Massive. I'm going to have to go back there. Liverpool Port. Sorry, not the Docks. Yeah. Auditing with David. The government doesn't care about us proving in the last 18 months, proving it in the last
fucking 50 years.
And the rest. Yeah. It's everything happening today has been coming for a long time, David. So critical point, keep using them words. But all that chat's for Friday and stuff.
Yeah.
Not tonight. So would you consider staying overnight in a prison and doing an audit report, Miss Emma?
By all means.
Do you know what? I'm pretty sure Ash.
Somebody's done it, hasn't they?
Ash is about to do it, or he has done it. Miss Emma, can you? I'm pretty sure he talked about this the other night, did Ash?
Somebody's done it. I've seen the video. He actually went into a prison and did it. I don't know if it were like a show prison or whatever, but it was quite good. I'm not sure.
Anybody know about that? Anybody know about that? Because that sounds really interesting. Would I consider? Yeah.
In a live prison.
Obviously, if you knew you're going to be protected, but you wouldn't be able to do that covert like without any authority knowing, would you? There's no way you get in, and so you'd be, if you had permission, you'd be protected while you're doing it, surely.
Well, if you're
or you'd have to qualify as a prison guard or something like that and try and get in that way. So it takes months to kind of do that job. But yeah, it's possible. I'm sure people have done that in the past, same with police. And
Ross Kemp's done it, hasn't he? He managed to do it at Berlin.
Yeah, Ross Kemp did do it. You're right. He did do one. I do believe he did.
Yeah, Berlin. Did it at Berlin, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Because at the same time, Ross Kemp also, because it was about the same time when he done all the stuff to do with gangs and everything else, wasn't it?
Yeah, around about that time. A few years back now.
Was that on TV?
Yeah.
I've not seen it. I heard he did something about gangs and stuff, but
He's done all sorts.
Yeah.
Best thing he ever did, in my opinion, when he went to Afghanistan. He did it. He did 2 tours over there with soldiers. I forget which regiment he was with at first, but
was he ex-military himself?
I don't think so. No, he was just out there doing a documentary, but he went live with them, literally live in each field, and it was really good. If you go on YouTube, you find it. Just Ross Kemp in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
He did a series there. My son's actually in one of them. I think it was his second series.
Okay.
They were sat in a tent talking, and they were talking about. He asked these lads what it was like to actually be in a situation where you've got to take somebody's life, and you've got to watch it. The young lads that are in there, they were just absolutely spot on with what they said. And my son was sat in that same tent with them. He didn't actually answer, but he was sat there. And I've saved that. I've still got that clip.
There's a few questions coming in, kind of off subject for tonight, but quick answers. David, I've done football grounds. Pegasus, yeah, I'll consider anywhere, mate. And so yeah.
I see Indy's in the house.
And James Patrick, you put another stupid one in somewhere about me not having a shower. So have a look. Dino, don't go in the showers. What do you mean by that, James?
Don't go in the showers,
James. You know.
Don't go in the showers when you go into that prison audit.
He's always there, is James.
That's what he's on about. Auditing with David, I think it was one where they questioned the terror. He said, no, it wasn't. It was a different one, mate. There were 8 or 9 squaddies in the tent, all from different regiments. And
James, I get you now.
You got some attached to other regiments and what have you. My son was attached to another regiment at the time, and that question was asked. But yeah, you'll find it. It was a second series.
Troggy's in there. The Kilburn Trog's in there, guys. Say hello to Indy. Massive respect to Indy, my partner in crime.
Did I just hear you right? You called him the Kilburn Trog.
That's just my name for it. He's the Kilburn Trog, the main troglodyte in Kilburn.
So we can call him KT.
Yeah, why not? Call him anything you want. You know what I mean?
KT's in the house.
Katie. Hello, Katie. Yo. I can't wait to meet up with Indy again on this weekend. It's going to be great. We've talked about a few stuff, but like I say, it's not about tonight. But if anyone wants to talk about anything, I'm here drama on this one. I don't mind it on a Friday for an hour or two, as long as we keep it to a certain level on that night. But tonight's a lot. It's about total mellowness, isn't it, Plod? Really.
Yeah. Just hearing stuff that's been very positive, okay? But then just remember as well, positivity isn't only about just talking, it's about laughing, it's about doing so many different things. And there's so many different ways that you can take that. So it's like for some people, and I'm going to say this now, Dino's now smoking his fag, and that's the only reason why I've come off camera, is because I'm just about to have one. But for Dino, it's like when you look, for some people, they do, okay, even when they're sort of trying to give up smoking, okay, we'll sort of see Dino smoking, okay. Yeah, now he's seriously thinking, no, Dino, don't put it out, because you'll understand what I'm about to say now, okay. For some people, just seeing somebody with it, okay, can also be inspiring, because then they can say, yep, that's what I was doing, but I'm not doing that now. So there's loads of different ways of looking at it. What is positive for somebody may not be positive for someone else. And that's fine. And that's what sometimes people also have to remember, okay, is you're not always going to get the full positivity that you want. But as long as at some point it actually does get to someone, and this is what it's about. And that's what makes us all so different, is because it's the small little tiny things is what makes us so unique for ourselves.
Yeah. And Claude Marshall, if you've got a request, fair enough. So we'll shout that one out. So it's happy 33rd birthday to Mark Oxmills. Have I got that right? Oxmills.
Mate, you had a
Well done, Claude.
Dino, could you read it out again for me? I missed it.
What was his name?
No,
What was his name again, Dino?
Oxmell.
What was it?
What was his first name?
Michael.
No, well, it was Mark.
Stop taking the John. It's not small. It's nothing to do with me or StreamYard. That must be your computer screen.
So it's the same as it always is on mine. Ah, man's B.
Oh,
Yeah, man's B's here. Bless her.
Dino, did you see?
She tied me out on Indies last night.
Yeah,
Right,
I think he wants to jump on.
Indy's not coming on at all.
Look, I don't care about that guy called Indy, okay, but please do bring on a really, really good friend called KT.
Right, you're on.
Yeah,
I'll post that link.
No, if you could bring KT on, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're waiting, Katie.
Is she all right, this Katie?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Bit of a trog, though.
But is it one of those bang over your head jobs?
No, thank you very much, Matt. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Ah, you obnoxious creatures and the troggy in the corner.
Good evening, Katie. How are you?
I'm all right. Well, listen, Dino, don't fall for that girl Chloe. Like, she's been putting that in my chat all week. And you're a dick. Even after I spelled it out in the chat, you still read it, you troglodyte.
Shut up. I did it on
Shut up, you
purpose.
troglodyte. Oi, Jack's time. Get it out.
You trog it out.
Katie, please be very positive.
Yeah, if not, the sniper with the 50 cal come out.
Okay.
He's already done one devastating headshot and made someone's head pop like a watermelon. I don't mind doing it again.
Man's B, don't worry about it, love. It's not an issue at all. I just found it funny, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I wanted him to read it out again and again.
That's nearly as bad as getting like Dino to read something out like that says IP freely or see more butts or something like that. He's going to say it, isn't he? Because he doesn't know the crack. Literally.
It's the same. Now, you must all remember this very old one, and it is an old one. Okay.
Is it as old as Dino?
Dino, do you know your neighbour that lives about 4 doors down? Okay. Trees are green.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah,
I know trees are green. You know my cunt as well, don't you?
exactly, mate, exactly.
Good old Michael Hunt. I love him.
Yeah. And his mate Seymour Butts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
all
his missus
right,
Theresa-
all right.
And his Mrs. Teresa Green, her cousin, I pee freely all down my leg. Yeah. Old
Crazy.
Chinese proverb.
All right.
Old Chinese proverb. Yeah, here's one for you, Dino. Man who pisses into wind gets wet leg. I saw.
You're all nutcases, that's what you are. Steph, how you doing?
Sorry, Katie. Please say that again with that accent. That was wicked.
Alright, man who pisses into wind gets wet leg. I saw. Pee freely.
Evening, natural.
Evening unnatural from what I've seen on your videos, mate.
Hey, up, natural mate. How you doing?
No, it's not Humpty Dumpty, is it? Heckers like. No, it's about light-hearted stuff, mate. Friday, that.
Yeah, light-hearted stuff. So if you don't like light-hearted stuff, you might as well get out now.
Yeah,
Right.
see you later, no drama.
Yeah.
Joe's in the house.
John,
Oh,
I
bloody
knew
hell.
it was you, mate. It had to be you. Nice one. It was his font. Steve, are you coming on? It's up to you. The link is the link's there, but I'll put it in again. Right.
All I'm going to say is, to the fucking lot of years ago.
Dino is about to crack. No, he's not about to. He cracked a long time ago.
He cracked the first night he was down in London, trust me.
Okay, he cracked a long time ago, about the same time that we lost the dinosaurs.
What you on about?
Yeah.
Dino's. Oh, what you on about? Dino's the missing link between human and Neanderthal. What you on about?
I can't be.
Yeah, you're a Neanderthal. There you go.
You're a frigging trog, mate. You're the biggest
Booga,
trog
booga.
in London, and you know it.
Booga, ooga, booga.
See what I've got put up
Booga,
with?
ooga. My name's Dino.
Katie, are you all right there? You sound like you're struggling a little bit, Katie.
Sound like you're fucking constipated, mate. I don't know about what else.
Katie, you can make an appointment to go and see your GP. Okay, if not, if you pop down to your chemist, your pharmacist can also give you some help as well.
Yeah, it's called a laxative.
Yeah.
There's some good ones.
Suppose it's just straight up your shitter, mate. That'll sort you.
It's called Exalax.
See, just imagine 10 days straight with him, right? And then the previous week, 3 days straight with him, and now this frigging weekend as well. No wonder I'm a nutcase. No wonder I'm cracking up.
I'll make you laugh, guys. Could you just imagine being my cellmate in prison? Oh, no, you can't. You'll be down the segregation block.
Dino, just give me a second. I've just got someone at my door. Give me 1 sec, mate.
No worries.
Someone
If
hasn't
it's the
paid their
cops,
gas
make sure
bill.
you film them.
Did he just say somebody's knocking on his back door? Oh dear.
Right, guys, it was only one of my flatmates. He locked himself out.
Right, so he weren't knocking on your back door then?
No, I'll leave that down to you, Eddie.
Oh, darling.
Nigel from Trinidad.
Look, Eddie, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong, okay, with that, okay, as long as you get permission first.
Yeah. And yell surprise whilst you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they ain't got permission, just keep thrusting backwards so you're not consenting. There you go.
Yeah. Do the old backward Elvis impersonation. Oh, hey.
And just remember, if you were too scared to enjoy it the first time, always give it another go.
No, mate.
Yeah, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe, guys, okay? Because we want it all on video.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you make of this for a question? Well, not just me, anybody.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You know,
Yeah, I've got no problem. I'll do it.
I was with mankini like Borat do sex with in pocket.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
Katie, I know that Dino is coming down to see you at the weekend. Okay, is it possible if he could borrow one of your dresses to do an audit?
Yeah, we can call it Auditing with Dean Ella.
Yeah, that's cool. So, the auditing with Dean Ella at the weekend. Okay, please do drop a message in the comment box. Okay, and
We'll get him.
see if Katie can get that to happen at the weekend.
We'll get him to order all the. We'll get him to order all the female underwear shops in the whole of the West End, dressed as a bird.
Well, I'll come and do that with you, Dean. No problem.
Hey,
Eddie,
There you go. There you go.
you know
So we've got
your world.
we've got Auditing with Dean Ella and Edmundo. There you go.
Edmundo.
Indeed, I saw one thing.
Edmundo on his moped.
Wig.
Will you
Wig.
fuck off with a moped?
Wig. Indeed. Wig.
Dino,
Wig.
What are you on about, wig? We know you wear a wig. We've all seen your receding hairline and
I'm
ball patch in
talking
the back.
about that shop. The shop on the high road. The
I
wig.
wasn't. I was talking about. I wasn't. I was talking about your receding hairline when it blows in the wind.
Yeah, when he's on one, guys, right?
Dino,
That's it.
could you please put up, okay, Pegasus Audits last comment, 846.
What?
Well, I reckon Dino'd make a good trolley dolly until you pinch his ass.
You've got a good imagination, Pegasus, I tell you.
Thank you for flying, Dino Airways. Boom, boom, boom.
Prats. Who else is in
Troglodyte.
Nigel from Trinidad. I've got a surprise on Friday as well.
Yeah, he has. He's going to get his hair cut. He doesn't know it yet, but he is.
I ain't sleeping. I don't sleep at Indies for fear.
I love it. Look,
For fear of the attack of the troglodytes.
Dino, you're getting a lot of love from Natural. Look at Natural's comment at 846.
I'm getting a lot of sick tonight, aren't I? Of course I've got the figure for it.
Yeah, but Dino, there's
For
no
what?
name stick. This is what you call friendly, light-hearted banter. Okay? That everybody's laughing about, and hopefully everybody in the chat is also enjoying it. And
Yeah.
Plod, I thought this was called illegal bullying of Dino. That's what I was doing it.
James,
I was hoping to get some donations out of this for being a bastard, but I guess that's all out the window now.
what you've got to remember, though, Katie, is on tonight's show. Okay, he is my other half. He is my significant other.
You know, that name is going to stick. Katie is going to stick.
Well, listen, Katie, watch. You'll see this later on the Plodology fans only channel.
Katie.
Right. Wow.
Dino, do you know
That all came because of Mike Oxmill.
Yeah. You know, Dino, you like going around all these old antique markets and looking at all the old artifacts, everything else.
Yeah, make it at home.
Yeah, I find them really interesting. I've got a request. Nip into an Ann Summers store and have the same temperament. Walk around an Ann Summers store and look at all the items that's on sale and give your sort of comments like you do in your sort of antique sort of tours. Yeah.
And no free range testing at Ann Summers.
And I wouldn't be able to describe anything.
Of course you would, mate. It's fucking plainly obvious what's in front of you.
It's not my thing at all.
Dino, I'll give you a bit of advice. All you've got to do is say it's a plastic willy shape that vibrates. No one's going to, be nasty about it for you.
Eddie, first of all, can I just say, okay, you mentioned a shop, okay, and that shop sells nothing but tat, okay? Guys, there are much better shops out there, okay, and there's many other better things that you can get, right?
I knew I could do it with.
So,
Plod.
I know that you're coming down to see Katie at the end of the week, okay? But leave that for when you two see each other, please.
Joe Public would love to do something like that. And Summers.
Joe Public would go around testing everything.
Yeah. So that one's for Joe, but I'd go with him so he could learn me all about Ann Summers and everything.
What about Dino? You already know about Ann Summers.
No, I don't.
You lie. That's not what you were telling me last time.
I heard of the name. Hey, I'm not into what you're into, mate.
Wait, listen, that's not what you said.
No, I've lived with you for 10 days.
Listen.
Don't forget that. All right. All these strange noises will keep coming out of that bedroom, mate. It's so disturbing. You know I hardly sleep in the first place.
Guys, just
listen. You shouldn't be listening.
It's on the balcony for 3 nights in a row.
Dino, Katie, give me 1 second. For everybody in the chat, I'm going to ask a question, and it'd be really great to get your views on this, okay? Who do you believe is the dominant one between Dino and Katie? Who is the dominant one, okay? Who takes full command and who does what to who, okay? But please keep it clean.
How can you keep that clean, you total idiot? Fucking hell. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Who does what to who, but keep it clean? Oh, fucking hell.
Eddie's gun's always loaded.
Oh,
you know, forget
I
it.
know, mate, I know.
Bang, straight back. LJ Gibb, how you doing?
Hang on, 1 sec. I got Natural on the line. 1 sec.
That's Dino's direct dildo line from Ann Summers.
I haven't got a dildo. I've got one of them other things.
What?
I'm not telling you.
Prostate tickler.
I know
what you're on about, Dino. You're on about the plastic butthole that you've got. I've got you. With the toilet roll
You remembered. Listen, I'll give it you back on Friday. No worries.
I don't want it.
Well, you said only borrow it.
Not after you touched it. Fuck that.
I've sterilised it.
I'll buy another one. It's all right. I've seen what you do to things, mate. You stayed at my house for 13 days.
So, Dino, could we please get up a couple of these comments? Now, you need to go right the way back, okay, to Leah's one, okay, where she's got the smiley faces at 8:50, and then read down from there. But just before we do, I know that we got Nude Now Yorkshire in. I know that we got LJ Gibson as well. And for everyone else, I know Miss Emma's in, okay, Nigel's in, as I said, Leah's in, in with Dave's in, John's in. There's so many great people in tonight. Guys, thank you very much again for coming to join Plodology, okay, with myself and Dino.
Is it that one?
Really great to have you. So, hang on. So if you go back through the chat and you go all the way to Leah's comment at 8:50. Okay, all it is 4 laughing faces with tears. You found it?
No.
Sorry, guys, the mice haven't woken up yet. He's just got to give them a bit of a kick.
No, it's going slow.
But just remember, no mice behind in the making of Plodology tonight. Okay, and then
I bet you send it to all the boys. Thank you, Plod.
Okay, so from that one there, okay, just bounce through. Just Katie, Eddie, just give me and Dino just a minute just to bounce up some of these messages because I just want to hear your response. So if you drop down to the next one, so you got all it in with Dave.
I've just put Leah's 4 smiley faces up on chat.
Okay, so you got that one there, and then if you then come down 2 to Miss Emma. Then you come down 1 more to John. And 1, 2, 3. Then 4 down to Mo Pip.
I'm Fishnet's Dino, darling.
Yeah.
And
then down 2 more to audit in with Dave.
White fishnets and stockings. Oh, God, Dick. Dino, you'll
some of you guys have got real sick imaginations, man. I wonder how you got on YouTube.
And then go down 3 more to Leah.
Oh, God.
And then go down 1 more. I love this one. And then this down 1 more.
Dino, it's better to be an airpole. It's better to be an airpole than a pillow muncher.
Oh my God! Right,
That's it. Listen, You call Dino a pillow muncher and a hair puller. He pulls his own fucking hair and bites his own pillow. What are you on about?
Dino, I would
I've
love.
walked into my living room and caught him doing it on more than one occasion. I was like, Dino, what are you doing? He's like, chewing the corner of his pillow.
Dino, there's one.
I'm not telling what I've seen you do with your pillow and the Hoover.
Oh,
Oi, mate, trust me. Oi, listen, I've won
Dino.
awards in that shit there, Dino, so shut up.
Dino, there's one comment that's gone up there, but I would like a little bit more information on it. Okay, it's James Patrick's one at 8:52.
Ryan Rampage, how you doing, mate? And close back. Good
Evening,
evening. Joe
Ryan.
Public's in there. Joe, I just knew you'd mentioned it. As soon as we mentioned Dan Summers, Joe Public.
Yeah. Okay, so Dino, 8:52. James Patrick.
52.
After LJ Gibb.
Do you mean that one?
That's the one. I want a little bit more explanation on that one, please.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Mate, use your imagination for God's sake.
Yeah, but come on, okay. I'm entitled to a little bit more information.
But
Okay.
What are you on about?
listen,
I want
A soggy pot noodle, more like a bag of tofu.
right, soggy pot noodles, all right. Just let the fucker cool
I
down
love it.
first.
James just put on it. Try it, plod. But James, do I have to warm them up first or not?
No, you got to let it cool down. You daft forget.
Or do you just go through them while they're still on?
You
Yeah,
can't-
boys, I've got one. Yeah, listen, lads, I've got one for you. I come home one day, yeah, when we were living in Epsom, and Sue was sat at the top of the stairs on the banister. I goes, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Warming up your tea." I was like, "All right."
Fair enough. Good lass.
I don't even want to ask. No, I don't even want to ask.
Oh, listen, I'm waiting for the punch to come out of mid-air and chop my jaw off.
That'll happen in your sleep, mate.
No. Worse than that happens in my sleep. Trust me.
Hold it in with Dave. Plod wants soggy noodles. Oi. Well, hey, look, mate, it makes no difference. They can be soggy. They can be as hard as they want, okay, because there's nothing better than trying to completely smash through something.
Even if that is a brick wall.
Indeed, mate.
With your head.
Okay, try again.
John, take the bloody lid off the pot first. Spiky, this one's a bit, but that's Spiky's sense of humour.
Oh, good God.
Oh, no, that's a bit Hannibal Lecter, that one, isn't it?
I knew somebody
He
that
forgot
did that.
he forgot the bottle of Chianti and the fava beans.
I knew
1 minute,
somebody that did that. He put 2 pieces of liver in a pint pot. He actually did it. And no, it wasn't me.
Eddie?
No, it weren't me.
Eddie?
No.
I
he
would
was
love
trying-
to see your face right now. I would love to see the truth.
Yeah, honest, mate, I'm telling the truth. That's true as I'm sat here, mate. It weren't me, but yeah, he did it.
Did you attach it from your lawnmower?
Did what?
That's the famous last words. It wasn't me, but was it, Eddie? Was it?
It fucking wasn't, no.
You seem to know so much about it. Is there anything you wish to disclose during this interview that is going to corrupt or otherwise incriminate you in any way, sir?
Let me think. No.
Come on, liver lips, hurry up.
No.
There is an old saying: if it smells like fish and it tastes like chicken, that's not the place to stick it in it.
Yeah.
Hold it in with Dave. Just put you short, Eddie.
Yeah, boys, listen to this. What's this?
Oh, good God.
Evening local. I hope you're good and well, mate. Miss Emma just put, who's supplying the Vaseline? From what I've been told, Katie prefers to keep it dry.
From what I've heard, they're going to spit and dry roast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He can be involved as well if you want. I've got a day or two of him if you want. I'll sell it for you for £50 on eBay.
God. Oh, my.
No, he can't get involved, remember. He's a spirit, so it's a bit impossible.
Yeah, Vaseline's no good. It takes so much removing afterwards.
Yeah.
Ah, see, Plod, you fucking know, mate. You just agreed.
Yeah, I don't care, mate. I told you, mate. Everyone that knows me, and I'm not afraid to say it, I don't do straight sex. End of story.
You don't do what?
Straight sex.
You don't do straight sex?
Yeah, it bores me.
Oh, that's the reason why I caught you grinding a lamppost.
It has to have something going on. Okay?
It
And I'm
does.
not-
Usually electrical current
I'm
going through
open
it.
about it. Okay?
What's
I'm open about it, AD. Okay. Now, for you, when you look, okay. Now, I know when you were telling me the other day that you were looking at getting a new plastic bottle because you had already cracked the rim on it. Okay. But
Go on,
I
keep going.
told you, look, Eddie,
Go
look,
on.
I've just got one all ready for you. Look,
keep
okay,
going.
I'll send it to you by post.
Last time I used it, I had to go to hospital and get it fucking removed.
Sorry, I did actually say I won't use it that way anymore on you.
Ryan,
Yeah.
don't ask.
Ryan, this is a very, very corrupt live.
Have
You know they'll
seen who's
take
on
this
the
down
panel?
after he's talking.
No point asking.
Who brought this subject up?
Locals in the chat.
Yeah, that's it. Blame local. I would. Yeah, blame local.
Yeah.
It's that name, innit? Local experimentalist. He could stand outside the Ann Summer store and he would be the local experimentalist, wouldn't he?
See, why do you guys keep saying that shop? They sell nothing but tat.
Or listen, it's not. If it's not military grade, it's not down for Plod's talking about.
Well, what's these other
Subject.
stores then, Plod, that's got more higher class tat, if you like?
I will send you some links, Eddie.
Oh, excellent, mate.
I will send you some links.
Yeah,
It'll probably be modhoney.com. Buy one, get 50 gallons of lube.
I take it you've been there already before, Katie.
Ryan's with it now.
I did. I bought an Exocet missile.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. Batteries included or not?
No, it's too big, mate. It vibrates like a motherfucker when it hits orbit. I mean, I can't handle that shit.
And I take it still didn't get you to the moon then?
Nah, mate, my arse exploded before I even got there. I mean,
so Earth will for you then.
What I do want to quickly say is, can I just say, for anyone that's in the chat, if you've got an actual subject that you want us to talk about and be very positive about what it is, please do drop it in the actual message bar. I know that we've sort of got a little bit sidetracked, but that may happen from time to time. But as I said, we are here to try and be positive, okay, and to Eddie.
Right, go on. I'm up for something else here.
So yes, guys, please.
What a fucking
he's filling out that online application form for MOD Honey.
Okay, I've got to read this one out. Okay, you don't have to put it up on screen. Okay, I won't mention the person's name. I'll let you all look through the message bar. Dino, have you ever had your back door smashed? If you do want to look for it, guys, the message was posted at 9:02.
It was on screen a minute ago.
I saw it. No, I haven't. I've only got a front door, actually.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Hang on, hang on a minute. Is there something I'm missing? I know about the hair, but I must seriously be missing something here.
I live in a.
Yeah,
I've got
called
a
hair.
high-rise.
It's called hair plod.
I'm seriously missing something.
Yeah, it's called hair plod.
Dino, you've just admitted you've got a front door. You can't do that, mate.
No, I know you can't. You seriously can't.
You wicked, you lot.
Yeah, you said it. You said it, Dino. No one else. You said it.
Who's turning all this off by you?
It weren't fucking me. It weren't.
It actually was you, Eddie.
It weren't.
I love it. Here we go. Stir that pot a little bit.
It weren't me.
Get going, okay. I need a gas machine.
Or if you had a gas machine, it'd fucking kill you worse than what we would. I'm telling you. What gas do you want in it, David? Carbon monoxide. You know, we've got quite a good storage of them nowadays. You know what I mean? I was talking about. Oh, okay.
Leo,
Mo Pip was talking about your back door.
Things up.
Like I said, I've not got one. It's just a balcony.
John, I will say this. John, you've just put Eddie is innocent. I will tell you now. He's about as innocent, okay, as what an officer just pled guilty for what he done to a young lady, okay, which we all know.
Yeah. I'm just going to answer something that someone's put in the chat here, boys and girls. It's Batman. It says, I want to hear about your views on the new privacy law going through Parliament and what are the weekend recommendations at Ann Summers. There you go. That one's for you, Dino. We'll miss the first part. We'll miss the first part of it and just go to the Ann Summers bit with you, Dino. Right?
Yeah, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, I'm not going to talk about a shop that sells nothing but tat.
I don't know that last part at all. I don't. New privacy laws. I don't know much about them.
It means that gentlemen with hair that goes down past their shoulders are not allowed to put cameras in through young ladies' windows.
That'll be the next one coming out. Yeah. Especially after what's going on with Joe and Tyrant. Just thought I'd bring that in.
Yeah,
we don't need laughing gas on here, David. Sometimes we can't stop laughing. We don't need it, especially when Indy gets going and Biker.
Well, listen, you've got someone waiting for you behind stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I just quickly say on that comment that went up, okay, to do with the actual views on the privacy law, I think at this moment in time, and until things sort of move forward with them, okay, they can back so many things back and forth, and they can have us running backward and forwards, talking about this, talking about that, right? We know, regardless to what they do, we know that they are going to look at screwing people over. We know that outright. Okay, that is going to be there. But all what we can do is we can keep doing our bit and we can keep pushing forward. Regardless to whatever they are that come out, I'm still going to carry on doing what I'm doing.
So am I.
Many others out there as well that will still carry on and do that as well.
Just to reassure people, even if they try and take me down, I will continue to film. No matter what, I'll go have a body camera on and I'll still film. So I'll still bring you footage, guys.
Yeah, and if you do want to see some of Katie's videos, okay, it's something hub, okay. Okay, yeah, it's King something hub. Okay, go and have a look. Okay, just type in Katie and you will see it all. Okay, there's a really good one there with a troglodyte and Katie, and it's just
Is that
Listen with David's got a new logo.
David.
Did you do that yourself? It's quite. I can't quite see it.
Well,
I'm going to do one for Dino. It's going to say troglodyte auditor.
Trogology.
Yes, that's what he pulled that one. Trogology.
Dino, could you please put up a message 907 from Stephen? Okay, the name Stephen. Okay, not natural. Okay, 907. The first 907 message.
Steve Aspinall.
Yep. Okay, thank you very much, Stephen. Yeah, we all appreciate it, and we will all just keep trying to do what we can do.
Yeah, cheers, Steve. Nice one. Seen you in the chat before, so thanks for support.
Well, I can't take your time to make this. I don't do fuck all out there.
Joe Public.
I just come here.
Public. Sorry, I've got to answer this one back. Joe Public. Ann Summers is doing a £50 pleasure bundle. Okay. Joe, that's a bit above your pay, isn't it? Okay. How is poor old Dino, okay, and Katie gonna ever get any pleasure just out of 50 quid? They need at least $4,000.
I think
that's good. Boy, the $4,000 is called. Boy, that $4,000 bundle you're on about, that's called the Hold Stopper. Dino knows all about it. He was reading about it last week.
Thing is, I've got nothing to use it on.
Right, that's it. I'm sleeping in the bedroom door locked on Friday. Fuck that shit.
Too fucking right you are, mate. No, I can't wait for Friday yet.
I
Enough
can fucking
live,
nothing.
not as long
I'm
this week though.
Guys, I'm thinking about leaving London Thursday night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
The studios is all mine. Change that
It's
bloody
the-
ringtone, Plod, for
That bloody
goodness
Plodology
sake.
channel.
We're not listening to see if we can hear him. Has he muted himself?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah. And we're all sat here like a set of twats trying to listen to him.
Well, listen.
Yeah,
I could be that twat that's listening to him. I could just ring him on his phone, on his other one.
Go on, do it then.
No,
Do it
it's
while
not
he's,
twat.
go on, do it while he's on that phone. Ring his other phone. Let's see what he does.
No, Dino will not be going anywhere near my dog, John.
But Sasha will be coming near me because she can't resist my company.
Yeah. It's them vegan
As
farts
soon
that
as
you
I'm
don't
there,
like.
that's it. Indian soother dropped. She never leaves my side.
It's only because you smell like a gone-off cabbage.
It's all them fruit and veg stalls in Kilburn. That's what it is.
It's not. It's all them plants that you eat. You fucking plant.
Well,
I've still got your ice hockey puck here, or that fucking burger thing you were trying to eat.
yeah, thanks for that. I'll have that when I arrive, that burger.
I was going to chuck it at someone's head, see if I could use it as a right button at the protest on Saturday, but I forgot it was that heavy. I was going to play Killer Copper from a catapult.
You're a nutcase.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Joe.
Right, Dino. Should we move on from this subject and move on to something else?
Sure, if you want. How long are we going on till 9:30, did we say? Or was it 10, 15 minute rollover if anything crops up?
Right. What I do want to sort of bring up, because I know there were a few other comments that sort of popped up that went into the actual comment bar.
Dude.
Just let me quickly find it. Just give me a sec. You guys can carry on talking. You don't have to stop.
I'm just thinking about how to verbally assault Dino and Moped Eddie again. I'm just thinking up some one-liners.
Oh,
I've
God.
had it all bleeding night.
You'll get some comeback, mate. I'm telling you.
Will I really? Ooh.
Yeah.
You know you
Definitely.
will, mate. You know you will.
Yeah.
What's that? Vibrating nipple clamps, 18 quid. Joe, I don't know what the fuck you're up to, mate, you weirdo.
Right. Okay.
Joe,
What's
you
that?
naughty boy.
Okay. That's an interesting one that Natural just put in there.
Joe, bob on for 10 minutes, mate.
Okay. There's the boss.
Sasha.
Jet
side, get in, jet side.
Katie, how many
Bloody
legs?
probably like jet side.
Katie, shush. How many
Dino's
legs?
bitch, look. Dino's bitch. Yeah, man, we're going to lick you up.
Shut up. You shut up.
That's as vicious as she gets, that is.
Katie,
Oh.
how many lengths have you got put up today?
How many?
How many lengths have you put up today, Katie? Go wallpaper, for fuck's sake. What do you think I'm talking about? You had 2 up yesterday. How many have you got up today?
Oh, I'll put another one up today because I couldn't be fucked with it. Seriously.
Oh, fucking hell. You're outstanding.
I thought you'd done it all. He said to
No.
me, you've done it all. I said, have you finished? He went, yeah, I've done it all.
Did I? Right. Oh, well, I was lying. No, I'll finish it tomorrow, boys and girls.
Am I bringing my curtain or what?
No, you are, you fuck. Bringing your curtain.
Well, how do I know you're going to finish that wallpaper?
because I'm going to be getting up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning to finish it. So when you get here, I can say no to your curtain. You can fuck off on the balcony.
Mate, you've done one length a day.
I know.
Just start on
Well,
your
listen,
fucking
man. Listen,
wallpaper
man.
now, will you?
Listen. Shut up about my wallpapering skills, yeah. I've got Sue. I've got fucking Sue. I've got Sue harassing me as well, and I've got things to do in between. So I set everything up, and it's like I've got to do this, and then my day fucked because I can't bother with it.
Right. You've got 2 days till Dino gets there. Get your lens sorted out.
Well, we'll find out on Friday, won't we? I think that's the best thing.
Oh,
Leave you in suspense about that.
Go away.
I'm guessing he'll get it done. I'll
Yeah,
still
we'll
bring
do,
you my curtain just in case.
Dino, you're going to be
I'll just go and buy
wallpapered.
some lighter fuel just in case, yeah.
You wouldn't dare, mate. You know that.
Oh, listen, guys, in the chat, right?
Leo,
Spammer
get a
one.
wallpaper.
Listen, spammer one in the chat. If Dino brings his curtain, I can torch it. If the wallpapering's finished. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see that. If you want to see my wallpapering finished and Dino's curtain gets sacrificed
Mate,
to the greater good of man, put a 1 in the chat.
You've got at least another 6 lengths to put up there. It's taking you 3 days to put 3 up. That's 1 length a day. Mate, you're fucked. You're not going to do it. You've got 2 days.
You want to bet? Watch this space.
You can't do 3 lengths.
I like the smell of toasted curtain at 8 o'clock in the evening.
You can't do 3 lengths a day, mate.
Joe, I know that's not you backstage.
Who?
Right, Dino, let's move on a little bit because I know that we haven't got long to go. What I'd like to say to some of the guys, as I said, I know that we sort of have gone well and truly off subject, and it sort of sounds daft, but I'm sorry for just sort of reining it in. But we did have somebody that sort of piled on, and that's what happened when Dino let her on. But there's nothing we can do about that at this moment in time. So what I want to do is I just sort of want to bring it back on track. And I'm sorry about being the killjoy, but it's something that needs to sort of be done. But what I just want to sort of point out is for you guys that are out there, just remember that when you look, we do have a lot of fantastic museums out there. And there are some really fantastic pieces in the museum, and there are loads of great stuff that should be in the museum. So if you are around the museum, definitely do pop in. I know that Dino likes going to a museum. Katie from time to time does, and Eddie, I'm unsure. I can't make comment on Eddie.
Eddie's been left in a museum for years in Southport on that bike.
Bastard.
Silence. Not many people know about that, but yeah. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Honestly, I couldn't resist. Sorry, I've gone back into banter, but plod. Sorry, mate.
No, don't apologise, Dino. It's our Wednesday night. It's our Wednesday night, and it's cool.
I couldn't resist that one.
No, don't worry. This is that when you look at it, it's really great. And we all love having that banter, and that banter is always what's good, because hearing somebody laugh is always good. And for a lot of people, that can bring them up as well. So no one should ever feel bad about actually having a laugh, and if that laughs to make somebody else laugh, then it's a good thing. Just as long as it's not done at somebody else's expense. Now,
David,
I know.
Sorry, is David still in the auditing with David?
I believe he is. I've not heard from him in a few minutes.
It's just when you came on and you said you feel a bit depressed and that, and you've stayed in the chat for a while. How do you feel now? After all this silly banter and nonsense.
Yeah, he's still there.
You better? But anyway, yeah, UK Transparency. I've not seen him for a while, but his channel link's there.
Dave just put a message up. What do you think about the current climate and changes that effectively you in the long run? Okay, well, first of all, we know from being out there, Dave, and you're going to get it very soon. Okay, yeah. Whenever they go on about the current climate when we're out doing an audit, okay, I'm always worried my phone's going to get wet. Okay, but there's not much I can do about that. If the climate comes in at that time when they come over to me, hey, that's how it goes.
Well, I want to say something about it as well. Yeah, the current climate. Yeah, it's cold and windy down in London, so that's all you've got to say to the police.
Yeah, it is very.
That's what I say to them. I say, what, the current climate? I goes, yes, 19 degrees, overcast and cloudy, and they just look at me.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got a clue. They go current climate, and it's like, so what climate are we in then? They just look at you.
I can read that one if you want.
Dino, you got Teflon sticks asking you, Dino, you hitting London this weekend?
Yeah, I am. Definitely. A few plans with Indy partnering up again, so can't wait for that. Again, it's like my second home now.
I'm hoping to get him locked up in the Tower of London for the weekend. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, he is.
They've got a dungeon for the top.
We're going to the Clink, aren't we? I think.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the Clink.
Yeah.
I do want to bring one subject up, and it'd be really nice, and it's sort of, it's gonna. I know I'm going to mention someone else's channel, but that don't bother me. But I think it's something that should be mentioned. And I don't know how many people in the chat have actually been over and had a look at it. But any of you three that have been on, have you actually watched Natural Born Serial Killer's last video to do with the Chief Inspector?
Yep.
No, the last video I watched of his was when he was out and about live.
Yes, I watched his live the other night.
Yeah, so I take it then you haven't watched it.
No, not
Eddie, did you say you've watched it?
I have, yeah.
Okay, right. Because you've watched it, okay, let's hear it from you and just say what you think to do with it. Because what he discovered there was unreal.
Right. There's something weren't right there. Right. Yeah. If you look right at the beginning, that copper is stood outside his car near that burger van or whatever it is. He takes his T-shirt off to reveal his police shirt. What the fuck was he doing walking around them woods with a normal T-shirt on, covering up his police shirt?
I think he was trying to be Superman.
Now, hang on, just listen to this, Katie. Just listen.
No, there's something about right. He was walking around them woods with his police shirt covered up with a normal T-shirt. When he got back to his car, he then took his T-shirt off to reveal his police shirt and then came and questioned Natural.
Yeah, but it weren't just that. That he stated two different. Now, I won't go into it, okay, because it's not right to sort of give everything away, okay. But you know yourself, there are a number of different reasons for why he said he was there, okay. A number of different reasons he said he was there.
Yeah, well, the first one that got me, he was just passing. Fuck right off. He was passing because you're on the way to a meeting. No. You don't stop passing there in a lay-by wearing a shirt or your police shirt to have a quick walk around the woods on your way to a meeting. You just don't do that. Sorry.
I'll say I think I know what he was up to. He was perving with intent.
I think he was doing a bit more than that, mate.
Yeah, he was perving with intent on getting seen by a natural born serial killer in the arms of the other woman.
It wasn't another woman, mate. I don't think he was there for another woman.
You think he was there for a group of women?
No, he was there for...
The comment that just went up from Leah at 9:23, just regarding this, what we were just saying to do with the video.
Right, well, there's that link. There's the link to the video.
There's the link. Okay, please do go over and have a look, guys. Okay, and you can even leave that link up. Okay, you can leave that up. Okay, Plod, do I think that natural video of the inspector? Okay, should be mirrored. Okay, increase just in case they take it. They have to take it down. Okay,
it does want mirroring because that will get taken down.
It will. It's
Right.
exposing proper police corruption. That
When that three pip sees it, it will get taken down. Everybody needs to know that.
Get onto it, guys, and download it, as many as possible. David's asked to come on, Plod. It's up to you. We've got like
go
5
for it.
minutes, but
Go for it.
yeah, we did say we'd have that bit of a rollover, But yeah, he's a new auditor, is David. He's been on a couple of times before, so yeah, mate. If you just, I'll put the link in.
can I just answer Leah? Anybody in the chat can explain to Leah how to mirror something for us, please. That'd be great.
Yeah, I won't mind knowing that, to be honest.
So if anybody knows, email Leah or email Biker Ready and just give them like instructions on how to do it, because I don't know how to do it.
I don't either.
I know how to share it, but I don't know how to mirror it. Is it the same thing?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it just goes on to different sites. So
yeah,
like,
if you share it, you've got
Odyssey, Rumble.
Yeah, you've got different sites where you can share it. I've tried sharing stuff onto my own site, but it won't let me do it.
Eddie, I've just had a look to how you can mirror it.
How you doing, David?
I'm doing good, thank you. You know yourself?
Plus, don't give
Yeah,
me
good,
those, mate. I hope, David.
Hey up, Eddie, you're right, mate.
I'm very good, mate.
Yeah, someone share it onto my Facebook. Or anybody in the chat, share it to my Facebook, and then what I'll do is I'll save it
as well, guys.
Evening, Dave. Evening, Joe.
Help, Joe.
Evening, Plod.
Evening, all.
Someone's got a window open. Evening, Dave. Joe, shut the window.
I did.
That's better, mate.
It's done now.
Done.
Mm.
Yeah, locals, just copy the video link onto the website for that video before it gets taken down. So
Yeah, that's what I do. That's why I came in, just to let people know how to do it. Because
just copy video link and put it in your own.
Copy the video link of like the video in the address bar, and then go to like the downloader. Go to like that. You can put in download from YouTube or something like that.
Just
then you can just There's loads of different sites. I've got, I think my one's called YouTube Downloader. I use at the minute.
Yeah,
they get taken down.
That one, Visual Cultures just put that up. There's that one. So yeah,
and then just download them and then re-upload to your channel or wherever.
Right. So
How's the Ann Summers shopping going, Dino?
not too bad actually. It's just there's no one to use it on. Joe will tell you more about it than me. And Summers, he's a co-owner.
Yeah, I got a great deal on those nipple pants just now. So 18 quid, I think they were, weren't they? Nipple pants, brilliant. Not really my thing, but there was a special offer, so I thought, fuck it, I'll have a go.
What a right load of old chat. Okay, let's
not my thing, but I thought I'd go in and buy
There
it.
you go, Pat again.
Yeah.
But you actually use those vibrating nipple clamps on your nipples, or that's the question.
No, he uses them on his nostrils.
Oh, I never thought of that. Fuck me.
Be a bit runny, wouldn't it?
It's for when he's got a cold, it releases the sinuses.
Is that what it does?
David, I'm blaming you for bringing all this back up again.
You're welcome, mate.
David, you're a
What?
tick turd.
How do you feel now, David? Because when you first come on, like, it's all been banter tonight, you know what I mean? Only a couple of minor disturbances in the chat gone, but you was a bit down at the beginning. What do you think about everyone ripping the piss out of me on that? Has that cheered you up a bit?
Yeah, it's been great. I feel a lot better now.
That's okay then. Success.
Yeah.
Only I'm on the
David?
agenda now.
David, can I just say we haven't actually done the introductions yet? David, Joe Public, David, Katie, David, and don't forget
All right,
Eddie.
guys.
Don't forget you already know Eddie.
Yeah, we know that. We know that old bastard.
Well,
He knows you so well, doesn't he, Eddie?
Whoa! Shot fired!
Okay, that was
Yeah, straight in there.
Wow.
fucking old bastard.
Whoosh.
You know.
Oi,
We love you,
bloody hell,
really,
I
Eddie.
can hear the footsteps. He's running out to get on his lawnmower.
Oh, fucking hell. I've been called worse, so don't worry about it.
We
And
love
you'll
you, really, Eddie.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you did well muting yourself then, plod twat. Oh, dear.
How's things with you, Joe, with all this shit still going on with you, mate? Everything cool with you at the minute?
Signed some forms and shit today, like the legal aid for the appeal and all that shit, but it could be months and months yet, so I'm trying not to really think about it. But
Yeah.
do you know what? Like, I don't know if you've seen my last video. It was really mad because all I was going to do is read out these Karens' fucking witness statements just to take the piss out of them. You know, like, oh, Mr. Harrison could do this, could do that, and he films us, and it makes me feel sick. All this shit. I thought I did the video and I uploaded it, and then this woman was like, sort of saying, you know, that I put her at risk because she has to sort out drug dealers and human traffickers that sit in the park. What the fuck? I mean, where the fuck did that come from? And anyway, so she's saying all this in a statement, and in court she was like, yeah, because he video recorded me. Now the drug dealers and the human traffickers know what I look like now because of the charity that I work for and all that. Yeah, she's in the bloody fucking Daily Star as a super gran who does judo or something, posing, and which is the thumbnail for the fucking for the video. I can't believe it. Like, so she was making out that I put her at risk because I recorded her, which I wouldn't have recorded her if she hadn't come up to the fucking camera. Anyway, like, she would have been someone just in the background.
Famous. You made her famous.
Yeah, but like she was basically saying, you know, I'm putting her at risk from drug dealers and that who will retaliate against her and get revenge because I've put her face online. But then you look at like the link in my last video, she's literally posing on a national bloody newspaper, and it's all to do with this park that she goes through. And she's got a high vis jacket on, she's like doing this weird pose and everything.
Joe.
Unbelievable.
It just shows you she's talking shit, mate. To her, any publicity is good publicity. So what she's going to do, she's going to try and milk it for all it's worth. Oh, I'm so scared. But everybody already knows her in the park, so I don't see why she's scared.
Yeah.
And do you know what? To me,
Joe, when I spoke to you earlier, I went and watched that, right?
Yeah.
And you're right. It's so wrong. But hopefully, as I said, now when you actually go to appeal, hopefully that'll be something positive that'll come out, because then it'll show that what she was saying, okay, was a load of bull.
Yeah, I just wish I'd have done that research before.
Yeah. Well,
but you know what? That judge was corrupt anyway. I could have proven them all to be fucking drug dealers themselves, like all these witnesses and everything, and he still would have given me the criminal behaviour order anyway. So, you know,
Joe, no offense to me, I would have given you a criminal behaviour order. No, I'm only joking.
Oh, fuck that.
I need one for like online shopping at sex toys and stuff. I need one for that.
We're going to stay off. I just want to bring in a comment that Lee has actually put up. Plod, when do I start my trip? Okay, and will I be live Sunday? Yes, I will be live on Sunday. To do with the official date of when I'm going to be leaving, that's still got to be disclosed and finalised. But do stay tuned, because it will start to happen. But either way, even when I am on my road trip, my Sunday nights will still go ahead. but they won't be as long because where I'm on the road. And then also the Wednesday Plodology will also still go ahead, but they will stay to the same times as what they're on. Okay, for 90 minutes.
Plod, is this like a dogging site tour that you're doing?
Do me a favour. Okay, Joe, you're going on a 5-minute timeout.
Call it dogology.
Okay. No, see, I don't get these behaviour orders. Okay, because I don't do anything that I shouldn't be doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, he had no comment on that one, did he? You almost sounded like a plod just then, didn't you? Okay, when I questioned you, you had no comment to make.
Fuck you.
You sure you're not doing it in disguise, Plod?
Say that again?
You sure you're not doing it in disguise?
Well, what you like to know, mate? So yeah, so Leah, I will definitely be in contact. So yeah, so I will let you all know.
I was just thinking, you know, like people say fuck the police and all that. At least I'll know where I can go to fuck the police now. That fucking lay-by.
God, wow! I really hope that Natural heard that.
Yeah,
If you want to get chased by the police, go to the northeast.
Joe, please do me a
Yeah.
favour. Do you know what you just said? Please go on to Natural's page and write that in as a comment.
Oh god, yeah, I'll do it in a minute.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
That will go down as the most epic comment on there.
No, what's in the chat, Will? What's in the chat, Will? Trust me. Look, Dino's pissing himself. He's going to have to use his man packs again before he gets down to London.
Why do you keep doing that?
Because it's so easy to make you laugh.
Friggin' hell, man.
You crack your foundation, mate. You get crow's feet in your eyes and everything when you laugh.
Oh yeah, bastard. I have so much since I've met Indy, I tell you. Oh
That's the
god.
sexiest thing about it. What you know about?
Anne-Marie, how are you doing?
I didn't catch what Dave said. Can you say it again, Dave?
No.
Okay, so he's one that we're going to have to kick from this station. If he ain't willing to repeat it, then it ain't worth it.
Good night, Stephen.
Yeah, good night, Stephen.
See you later, Stephen.
Night, Stephen.
Anne-Marie, how are you doing?
So yeah, no, Dave. I hope you're doing good. Just so you know, I did try and email you, but I must have missed a little bit off of your email.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Do you know the private chat that's up there now for all of us?
Yeah.
Can you just quickly type it in on that for me? And then at the same time, then Dino will also get it. So will Joe. So will Katie, and so will Eddie.
I'll do it now.
Okay.
Come on, Joe. Where have you been?
Who?
He's been looking through that Anne Summers catalog in his bedroom.
Katie just spoke just now.
No, I got in here late. I was waiting outside for Amazon delivery for nipple clamps.
Joe's always there.
Like, he said two stops away for about fucking 4 hours. It seemed like. Fuck a shit.
Yeah, guys. If you look at my YouTube link here, if you swap two letters around, that sums me right up. If you take the Y and the T and swap them around, what does it spell? That sums me up there.
Very good.
I just posted something
Little
in
things with little people.
private chat as well.
YouTube know me so well.
I just posted something in the private chat as well, like it's a good dingle by the sound of it.
David.
Yo.
Can you check your email?
Yeah, we'll do.
I'm just looking at Joe's link in private.
Joe! I'm telling you.
That's why I did it private.
Oh, Joe, you pervy bastard. Go away.
You naughty boy.
You dirty little slag.
Oh, yeah, I've got your plod.
So,
Yeah, if anyone doesn't understand your sense of humour, tough shit.
Don't try. Yeah, don't fucking
That's
try.
that's just to put it bluntly, tough shit.
Yeah. It's a good deal though, and I think it's a good idea what that link, because it's like a ball gag and like nipple clamps, and they're all joined together. So you're not going to really, you're not going to lose. You're not going to lose them. If you're going to lose them, you're going to lose them all together, aren't you? You know.
Here, Joe, can you wire up?
Like
Listen,
It
Joe.
would be hard to lose Dino anyway.
Here, Joe, can you wire it all up to the electricity mains?
Probably.
Oh, you
Yeah, we'll do that.
It would be hard to lose Dino with all that hair anyway.
The best thing is you get a gate master on it as well, don't you, Joe?
What do you mean, Georgina? Of course I am. Every Friday.
Dino will be live and direct from Indie Studios Friday.
Absolutely, London again. That'll
On
be
my
4
channel.
weeks in 5.
It'll be on my-
4 weeks in 5 weeks.
For those of you that want to just be bored, you can watch them on my channel as well. So there'll be a two-way live stream. So it'll be on my channel, it'll be on Dino's.
There you go. Check that out. Two-way live streaming, watching Dino, wallpaper kit is fucking wall.
Yeah,
There
new
you go.
background, new background.
Yeah.
Joe, what I was talking
Yeah.
to you about, what you were talking to me about earlier, I'm just going to post that link in the actual private chat just for the other guys to see what you were thinking about getting earlier.
What a big
I
deal.
can't wait to
I'll
come to
follow
London.
that. Or listen, I don't want to see no elephant dildos or something like that.
What the fuck
Strap
you
on.
strap on harness for?
No, you're not meant to say it, Eddie. You're not meant to say it. It's meant to stay in the private chat.
Oh, right. Sorry, mate.
That's the whole point of the private chat. You're just giving it all away now.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Leah, thank you very much for posting everyone's actual pages. Absolutely incredible.
I don't know how Leah does that. She literally just.
She's amazing. She is
World class.
unbelievable.
World class. What an absolute privilege
Yeah.
Leah is
to
an
have Leah,
angel.
honestly. Amazing.
All right, Dino, calm down. You ain't going to get paid.
No, there's none of that that was ever being suggested. Leah is connected with so many different people's actual pages, and she's just unbelievable. No, come on.
Sorry, mate. I'm just reading that comment from Leah. Indy, how many cameras have you got dotted around your place?
I think he's actually lost
Plenty. Enough. Listen. I've got. Let me think. I've got 1, 2. I've got about 7 cameras.
Yeah, but where are the position? Because the agent says we can watch
listen,
Dino
There's
from
only
all
only
angles.
two in that room, and the rest are in
Yeah,
the
listen.
bedroom. So.
What I'll do is I'll do a David Attenborough. Right, I can get these little cube cameras. Right, they're totally small. Dino wouldn't be able to spot it. And what I might do is I might do a video of the never spotted Dino in its natural environment in Kilburn. And what I'll do is I'll wait until he pisses off and I'll pop it up online. You can all take the piss out of him in the fucking chat.
Natural habitat. Film it.
No, Leah, don't worry. I will send the check in the post.
Oh, look. Troglodyte himself.
Wow.
No,
You're looking good, Dino.
Not too bad, I'm after 25.
Dino, it
Dino,
suits you.
Boy, listen, that ugly troglodyte that's in the chat. Nice to see you. That picture does look like Dino as well.
No, there's no
Especially with
hair
long
on it.
hair.
Is that the thing out of Jason? Is that the thing out of Jason and the Argonauts?
I think
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
And there was me thinking it was the proper person's profile pic. Fucking hell.
no, it's not got the same colour eyes as me.
No, and it's got a lot less hair.
Indy, Indy, I know that you've been down to Scotland Yard in the MI5 building. Now, you know yourself. Now, you've walked around, you've seen all the cameras and so on, right?
Yeah.
Now, compared to what they've got down there and the amount of cameras that you've got, okay, set up around your house.
I haven't got none set up around my house.
Not till Friday.
Not until Friday, no.
Up inside your house, right? How would you compare it on average? Okay, what percentage of those two, Scotland Yard and MI5, have you got set up inside the house?
Well, it all depends on the fibre optics that I lay out as well behind the clock and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I know how to install cameras and security systems. I used to do it as a job, so Dino wouldn't be able to hide in my house because I would spot him.
Okay, so Dino, on Friday night, you know what you got to look forward to.
Yeah, well, I'm MI7 there, so.
Well, listen, guys, I can't wait until I get my is it called a parabolic microphone? That's what I can't wait to get. I'm going to have loads of fun with that, standing outside the Houses of Parliament, listening through the gates. I can't wait.
That'd be awesome.
And they're not even going to know that I'm listening to them. They probably will after this video, but I don't really care because they can't do me for anything. So,
yeah.
Imagine all the information you get. Fucking hell.
None. Diddly squat. All you'll hear is people with small talk. You won't get any secrets or anything like that because that don't happen. It doesn't go between them four walls unless it's in another four walls where nobody's listening.
Yeah. Or way underground.
They probably have like a bunker or something underneath there when they do the meetings.
Oh, way underground, mate. They still use tube stations in London for communications and that.
There are loads, and I want to go around looking at some.
Yeah, guys, I'll make you laugh, right? Do you remember when I was at Love Down when I was doing the protest video there?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you see at the back of the camp, there's a mound. Well, underneath that's actually an air raid shelter from the Second World War.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but if you go around a lot of the big actual parks in London, there are air raid shelters across most of them.
And you'll see ventilation ducts as well. They're usually big, massive tubes that stick up out of the floor. That is an actual sign that there's a bomb shelter under there. Same as just around the corner from me, Dino. There's one on Bellside Road. There used to be. We're going to go and have a look at it, see if we can find the entrance to it on Saturday.
I'd love to do that. I love bunkers.
Old type, Higgin.
There's loads of stuff in London.
There's some in Luton, right? There's some in Luton.
Hundreds of miles of stuff.
Listen, there's a couple of bunkers that are in Luton that are accessible from the street. All you've got to do is go down through the manhole and you're actually in the bunker, actually on the street. And my sister lives 2 streets away.
Yeah, but not just that. Even when we look at tube stations, a lot of people don't realise that you've still got all the blast doors, okay, that are still there inside all the tube stations. And all what they've done is they've covered them up with posters. Because they can't just take them out.
No, they're too big.
Yeah, and whether or not when they do shut the stations down, I wonder, do they ever just sort of try and keep them moving a little bit? Because you never know what may happen.
No, they've got special bunkers for that, Plod.
Yeah.
There's another place. I can't remember where it is and that, but it's like World War II bunker thing. But it would have been where, and I think they did use it. Like Winston Churchill would have been in World War II. And it goes like 5 stories underground.
Yeah, that's
it's on like a residential street, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's over by Northolt.
It's mad that how you can go underground that fucking far, isn't it? Really, I'm also like that sort of surprises me.
Yeah.
5
Don't forget
Back in underground city, isn't it?
Guys, you think Area 51 similar? What you've got on top is not what represents downstairs, man. You've got like you've got loads of levels, and all they've got on top is a few like hangars, a few outbuildings, a tower,
a few planes.
A few planes. That's it. If you look at it from the air, because you can get it on Google Maps. If you look at it, that's all that's there. But everything happens underneath.
Yeah, it's like a massive underground system in Area 51.
Loads to explore. I mean, most of it totally unknown to us, but people keep finding new places all the time, whether it's metal detecting or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we can bring this up on Friday because it's really interesting. I know myself and Joe and Indy and a couple of others were talking about abandoned buildings and ghost
I love
hunting.
all that stuff.
So yeah, I think we should talk about that on Friday a bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And try and get
yeah,
together
then.
on it.
Yeah, then I'll be with Dino on Friday anyway. So there you go. That's our first topic of conversation: urban exploration.
Yeah, I'm
we'll
on
talk
that.
about that.
I love urban exploration.
And listen, guys, if any of you know of any abandoned buildings, any of you guys that are in London know of any abandoned buildings, take a photograph, email me the address of it, and it might be something that me and Dino might do at the weekend. But it has to be
Indeed.
an abandoned. It has to be
Email address.
one sec. It has to be an abandoned building. It has to be able to be entered without being broken, because I'm not getting done for burglary or breaking and entering. So it has to be easily accessible. And off the beaten track, so out of the way of the general public, so no one can hear us when we're talking or narrating our videos and stuff. You know, it's best if we're sort of like quiet and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, let us know privately if you can.
I've watched that 100%.
Just make sure you film it yourself.
Yeah, one sec, guys. We've got someone in chat, Chloe Marshall. Right, Chloe, go onto my About Me page here. If you've got plenty of places in London, email me some pictures of them and email me their location, and we'll see if me and Dino can do some urbexing over the weekend.
I am so jealous.
No worries, guys. David, sorry, mate. 5 minutes and we're done. So, anything you want to finish on or anything like that? I mean, I'll plug Friday night for one. So, Joe's always welcome. Biker will always be on, Indy. David, you can come on if you want. You know what I mean? Plod will be there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's from London. So, I'll just finish with that. And thanks to everyone in the chat. And if everyone else wants to say goodbye, I can't wait to talk to Joe and Indy again. So, and the rest, so that's
been a good night. Touchy subjects at the beginning, but yeah, we moved on.
It's all right. I took a right hammering tonight. I'm in a claw, Marshall. My cock smell. No worries. Yeah.
You know what? I was feeling like crap at the start of the night, but now I feel great now.
Yeah, good stuff, mate.
Glad we could help, mate.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Guys, for everyone that's in the chat, please show Auditing with David some love, will you? What I will say is to Joe, Auditing with Dave, also Katie and Eddie as well. And I know Lee has been bouncing everybody's links up. Guys, please do go over to their channels. Please do look at what they're doing. I know Eddie hasn't got much on there, but hopefully you'll have quite a bit coming up.
I've got fuck all on there, mate.
When he gets his new lawnmower for August,
here we go.
So please do go over to their channels, like and subscribe to their channels, and show them a lot of love. Sorry,
if you want to put up Eddie's link, it's pedal and pop moped at eddie.com.
Yeah, that's the one, you twat. Yep, that's the one.
Moped. Joining us, Moped.
You know we love you, Eddie. Really, Eddie.
I know,
Chloe Marshall's just comment by the way, Indy.
Yeah, one second, I can't say it. Chloe Marshall.
Eddie, because of your sense of humour, I would love to have seen you, and it was the perfect name. I would love to have seen you as one of the guys on Bottoms.
On what?
Bottoms with Rick Mayer.
Oh, I love that first.
Eddie, you bastard!
I reckon your personality, you would have been incredible on that.
Yeah.
You
That
know I'm
great,
true. You know I'm right there.
Yeah, I must admit, it takes a lot to insult me, but if you insult me, I will fucking let you know.
Well, listen. We could do our own version of Bottom. We could call it Rectum, and we could do an hour show one night a week, and just take the piss out of each other.
I'd be well up for that.
That sounds good. That.
And we just every week we pick someone and we rip them a second arsehole and fill it full of lube and stick a pork sausage up there and get fucked.
Katie. You seriously need to go and get
Katie, I'll stick that microphone up your ass, mate.
we'd have to all
Pinky bastard. Pinky bastard.
we'd have to have pseudonyms though, wouldn't we? If we're going to
What?
start it, in a week's episode of Brexit, we'd all have to have pseudonyms. We'd all have to be called something different.
Do you know what I'd call myself? Do you know what I'd call myself? Because you've all been calling me Katie or not. I'd call myself Katie Cocksucker. There you go.
Hey, Katie, get it out, will you? Okay. I'm telling you, see, we let Katie on our show for the first time, and look at the way that she reacts.
Oh, darling, you love it, really.
Shocking. Can't wait for Friday, guys.
Well, listen, you say shocking, but not as shocking as Joe's new nipple clamps.
Don't get Joe going now. We're at the end anyway, so I'm going to say good night and thanks everyone. We have let it roll over for 25 minutes, but who cares? It always does. It's been massive banter, great guests, great chat. Only one or two trolls. It don't last long in here, so we'll carry on as normal next Wednesday, I think. Plod, yeah.
No, indeed. So Eddie, Joe, Dave and Katie, thank you very much for coming and joining us. A big lot of love to you guys. And for everybody that's in the chat, I know a few people who have already said bye, okay, and have actually gone. But to everyone in the chat and for all the amazing work that Lee has done in the chat again tonight. So thank you very much for being here again for Plodology. And so a lot of love from myself, and I know Dino will say his now. For you as well, okay, but a lot of love, people, and yeah, so don't forget Dino's channel Friday night. So Dino will be on from what, about 8?
I've done it for half 7ish because I can't be on as long when I'm in London, so I'll start it a bit earlier so we can go on till about 2 a.m. ish.
Okay,
half 7 sounds good to me, Matt.
Yeah,
6.5 hours, you know what I mean? So. Yeah. It'll be good as usual. Indy will be there and you guys and one or two more. So it's been going great last 3 weeks. So look forward to that. Back in London again. Brilliant. Love it down there. So massive respect, guys. Much love.
Yeah, so you
Thank you for letting me on again, guys.
You got Deanology on Friday. Then you got To Plod or Not To Plod on Sunday. That'll be from round about 8-ish. And then, then me and myself and Dino will then be back next Wednesday for another exciting episode of Plodology.
Cheers, Joel. Cheers, David. Cheers, Indy. Cheers, Biker. Plod.
Nice thanks for letting me on again, guys.
Okay,
see you on Friday, guys.
See you soon.
No
On
problem.
Thursday, my OnlyFans page is live as well, by the way.
Catch you later, guys.